Hi, my name is John. Today, my presentation for this video, I gonna talk about the two social theories of sport and recreation. The two main sport social theories are functionalist theory and interactionist theory. The functionalist theory is based on the assumption that it is possible to study society, discover scientific truths about how societies operate, and then develop a system of social laws, which we might use to understand, control, and even change societies for the better. Overall, the functionalism theory in sports focuses mainly on the positives of five major social functions, which are social emotional function, socialization, integration, political, and social mobility. And I will pick the football as the example. Football can provide an outlet for the stress of everyday life, such as school and work, by venting frustrations while playing and competing the education of important morals and values, such as commitment, achievements through hard work, cooperation, respect, and self-control. And the weakness of this theory is it does not acknowledge that sports are social constructions that take different forms for different people. And it also overstatement of positive effects, and meanwhile it understatement of negative effects such as fighting, cheating, pressure, doubt, and exclusion, and so on. So, interactionist theory is one of the well-known theory about human behavior and its consequences. According to the interactionist theory, a person's behavior is based on consequences it will have on his or her life, people in the surrounding, and the society. In other words, human behavior is always influenced by the consequences it will have in the surrounding environment. The consequences shape human behavior, and it including three different parts, which is identity, relationships, and perceptions. Identity is have multiple identities act differently in different situations, and relationship is focused on the many different relationships that we have. Perceptions are influences by our social experience. Now, the example the for the interactionist theory is education, outdoor education. Actually, interactionist theory and outdoor education for children has a very close relationship with each other. The relationship is basically based on the interactions a child has with sports or recreational activities. The most common type of interaction is symbolic interaction. Symbolic interaction comprise of colors, symbols, and thoughts. And colors including a nation, politics, and team. The factor which is relatable for outdoor education of the children is team building. Like if a child tends to interact with other fellow students for some outdoor activities, they might be built the skill of team building. And for the symbols, usually comprise of stars or stripes, Olympic flag, and Olympic ring, something like that. As for outdoor education, the relatable interaction here is Olympic flag and Olympic ring. Parents of children who have interest in sports are more likely to have interactions with Olympic flag and ring. And thoughts are the most relatable factor of interactionist theory. As mentioned above, our thoughts and perceptions shape our interactions in most. And therefore, if a child thinks outdoor activities are fun, they will definitely make efforts to take some time out for outdoor education. Now talk about the weakness. The one weakness is that its theory is micro, and it focuses on individuals and their identities, unlike other theories. And interactionist theory is not macro and doesn't consider the whole society as a whole. Like in addition to this, another weakness is that this theory exclusively focuses on relationships and personal definitions. The theory fails to understand the real process behind these interactions. Now, for the outdoor education. Now, the outdoor education has always played an important role in a child's life. Like outdoor education such as sports, recreations, and other activities not only provides a child with exposure, but it also helps them to become independent in society. They get a chance to interact with different people, which make them confident. And therefore, parents today should certainly make sure to include outdoor education as part of their child day-to-day routine. In case they fail to do so, the child might face some serious confidence and communication issue in the near future. Yep, and that's all. That's all the video. Thank you for